Hi, I'm with Scott Abbey. Scott is with RentFacts, and he is one of the co-founders. And this is an amazing tool, and it's a tool that I'm using to figure out whether or not it makes any sense for me to buy these duplexes and give me a better idea of what the demographics and the values of the neighborhood in the area, just to make sure that I'm not buying something that I shouldn't be. Scott's got a lot of background in this industry. He's runs a property management company that they manage over 400 units. So I'm glad that you took time out of your day to come over to help me to understand whether or not that this is a good property to purchase and whether I should go forward with this or not.
Well, you made a great decision. It's a good. We ran the report. The program. What it does is you enter the information of address, number of beds, baths, square footage, and what it does is it goes out and pulls real-time data of demographics for the neighborhood. It pulls competitive rents around the subject. It looks at the historic vacancy rate, and then it pulls operational cost expenses like taxes, insurance, and then projects for you income on the property.
Where do you get all this information from? Is it
all
secret or
no, it comes from various providers that we buy data from.
Okay.
And then we put our secret sauce on that data. The most important part of the report really is the risk index. And the risk index doesn't really tell you whether you should or shouldn't buy an investment, but it gives you indications and indicators as to properties that are going to perform better than others based on demographics.
Yeah, so what I did was I was looking at purchasing these two duplexes, and since they're on the same street, same neighborhood, didn't need to run them both. For $15, I could go in, approximately $15, I could go in and I put the address in, and then I got a 30-page report that gives me all the details about that neighborhood.
In addition to helping people make buying decisions, it also is an operational tool. Because as a manager, I look at this report and you have historic high vacancy rates in your neighborhood.
In this particular property?
Yes.
What was the score on this property? What was
This is
the
scored at
RentFacts
a
score?
44.
Out of how many? 100?
100.
Okay.
And what I can tell you is as you go below 40, the risk goes up. And as it goes below 30, it goes up a lot. And it's just important to understand your tolerance for risk and making sure your deal has got plenty of margin in it to support additional risk.
That's great. I appreciate you taking time to go through this, and certainly looks like it makes sense for me to buy these
I think you made a
units.
good buy.
Well, hopefully we'll get this contract put together and get it done, and thanks for going through that with me.
You bet.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Scott. Yeah.